Hi, Tim Horschler back at you with another version of Tim Talks. Today we're going to talk about the Nostepinne. Strange sounding name perhaps, right up there with the nitty-knotty, but it's a tool of the trade. It is your original ball winder. Before somebody made one of those crank types that makes a nice even store look type ball of yarn, this is what the ladies were using 200 and 300 years ago to create a ball of yarn. A ball that's well organized, compact, and manageable as you go ahead and use the yarn that you probably spun up. And we're going to demonstrate how to use it today. It's basically a straight stick. This one has a nice handle on it, so it grips well. You can start from either this end or up here by your hand. I find that starting over here is easiest. Simply put the yarn under my hand, and we're going to come down here on the stick, and we're going to create a foundation just about like that we're going to use to start the ball of yarn. Now once you've done that, you're going to create a figure 8 on the stick, and you see it right there. We want to do that figure 8, and we're going to do figure 8s until we have the ball of yarn done, and it's simply a matter of going back around, cross, cross, cross. But as you can see here, your crosses are stacking up one on the other, and in short order you're going to have a ball of yarn that's lopsided and will start to collapse on you and won't be structurally strong. So what you want to do is after you've created your foundation, you want to make that first cross, and now you want to rotate the Nostepinne in your hand. So where you do each cross, you're actually moving the cross along the circumference of the Nostepinne, and you're getting a more even distribution of the yarn down here, and it'll be structurally stronger, and that's what you want. This is your foundation here. As you go about doing these crosses, you'll start to extend this length of this foundation so that you'll end up with a ball of yarn that might be 6 inches long. This is not going to be a real round ball because Nostepinnes don't really make them that way, but it's going to be an organized package of yarn that will allow you to take the yarn off from not only the outside but also the inside of the ball. So this is where we started here. You'll be able to remove the yarn by pulling that, or using this end that you wound on with, or both if you want to use both ends of the ball as you work it. So simply doing these crosses, rotating the Nostepinne in your hand as you go along, and you'll find that as you get a little better, you'll go faster, and even if you make a mistake, on a loop or two, you forget where you're at, just continue. As long as you get back on track with that X and rotating it, it'll be fine. And then when you're done, and let's say we're done right now, that's a little small, but you can see it's well packaged, and we can even scooch it together a little bit here occasionally to bring it in and then continue some more with the crosses. But let's say we're done here now. What you need to do is simply slide this ball off the Nostepinne. This is our end that we worked with, and this is the end that comes from the middle of the ball, and you can see that comes out very nicely. You want to put some tension on this as you're winding on. That's going to hold this ball together. But now look, you've got two ends that you can work with in a knitting bag or stored away. This is not going to get tangled up on you. You've made it with a Nostepinne that is inexpensive and simple to use. Anyone can learn to do it. A little practice 2 or 3 times and you've got it, and you've got yourself a ball winder for much less than one of those modern plastic ones, which are fine, but a lot of people don't want to travel with them, or just prefer the the natural feel of wood in your hand, creating this ball, and you're doing it the way it was done years ago. So here you go. A Nostepinne, the Kromskis make them like this in 3 different finishes, clear, walnut, and mahogany, so you can get them to match your wheel. And we suggest that these be part of your package of tools, along with a niddy-noddy and a pair of hand carders. As a spinner, that's pretty much all you need, but these can be used by knitters and other people working with lengths of yarn just to keep it organized. So I hope that's helpful. Explains the mystery of the Nostepinne and how easy it is to work. That's this version of Tim Talks. Check back regular. We're going to have more of these videos and helping you out along the way with spinning and weaving questions. Thanks.